All right, the Metroplex versus the Bluguitar Amp1. So here's the settings here. Boost on. There you go. And then the boost on the side, I have it cranked pretty much all the way. And then here's the settings on the Metro. We're on the highest bright cap. Those are the settings. A quick note here, I am going to post in this video both the mic'd up sound with the Sennheiser as well as the room mic with the iPhone. I like posting the room mic as well. It just gives a pretty good feel of what both sound like in the room and how it kind of might feel to play. So yeah, so just mentioning that ahead of time. So general thoughts here, both sound awesome. The Metro just has an upper mid bite that I think is pretty hard to capture in the Amp1 because the Amp1 doesn't have a presence control or like a fine tuning EQ in terms of the upper mids and the highs. I know Thomas's new Amp X is going to be able to dial that in, and he has a model that's actually designed after the 1987X on that unit. So I'm going to be really curious to hear how that sounds when it eventually comes out. But in general, I use the Amp1 for both my backup amp in case something happens with the Metro during a gig, or for smaller gigs when I don't want to lug around a head and cab. I just bring that, maybe that little 112 over there, and then I'm good to go. So I recommend both. The Metro is obviously harder to come by and about $3,000 more. You can snag one of these Amp1s used for $500 these days, so I highly recommend getting one of these if you're into the kind of Marshall-y sound. I've been gigging with it the last year and a half or so, and it hasn't failed me once, so highly recommend. But anyways, those are my general thoughts. If you have any questions about settings or just general tips on how to use the Amp1 or the Metro or any of this other gear, just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can.